There we go. For everyone who's online, welcome as we get ready to end one week and another with our Havdalah, or our separation ceremony. So why don't we begin, before we even get to this first blessing, this beautiful candle with 6 wicks on it. As long as you have more than 2, it works. But symbolic of the beauty and diversity of the Jewish community. So that we can end this week the way we began it, with lighting of the candles. Ya la 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 la. Ya la la ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la la ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la la. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen borei peri hagafen ya la 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 ya la la ya la la ya la la ya la la. One of the things I find really interesting about the Havdalah service is how intertwined the service itself actually is. Because we start by lighting a candle well before we say the blessing over that candle. That comes much later. And we then say the blessing over the grape juice or wine well before we drink from the grape juice or wine, giving us an opportunity to just savor that last bit of Shabbat light and that last bit of joy that is represented by the grape juice or the wine. But right now we can take out the spices, anything we have, anything in our homes that brings a smile to our face, anything that's fragrant at all. See, Barbara is all set. She's ready to go with hers over there. Ya la 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 la. Ya la la ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la la. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei b'nei b'samim borei b'nei b'samim ya la 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 ya la la ya la la ya la la ya la la. And our blessing over the candle finally comes, reflecting just a little bit of that light in our fingernails to take it with us into this next week. Ya la 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 ya la la ya la la ya la 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 la. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei finally our blessing of transition, formally ending Shabbat and beginning a brand new week. Ya la 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 la. Ya la la ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la la. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Hamavdil bin kodesh lechol. Hamavdil bin kodesh lechol. La 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 la. Ya la la ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la la. Shavua tov, 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 Shavua tov. A good week, a week of peace. May gladness reign and joy increase. A good week, a week of peace. May gladness reign and joy increase. And we turn to Eliyahu Hanavi and Miriam Haneviah, two prophets who share with us a promise of a world in which there is more compassion, a world filled with so much promise, a world in which the not yet holy truly becomes holy. Eliyahu Hanavi, Eliyahu Hatishbi, Eliyahu, Eliyahu, Eliyahu Hagilati, Imira v'Yameinu, Yavo Eleinu, Yimashiach ben David, Yimashiach ben David. Miriam Haneviah, Oz v'Zimra b'Yadam, Miriam tir kol hitanu, lehagil Zimrat olam, b'mhira v'Yameinu, iti v'Yeinu, El Mei Yeshua, El Mei Yeshua. And of course, we end with the Shavua Tov song, the song by Jeff Klepper and Susan Nanis, so that we can wish one another truly a beautiful week ahead. The twisted candle brightens our hearts as together we watch the Sabbath depart. Smell the spices and taste the wine. The stars in the sky begin to shine. Shavua tov, may you have a good week. May you find the happiness you seek. Shavua tov, may your week be fine. May it be as sweet as the Sabbath wine. We say goodbye to a special friend as another Shabbat has come to an end. Shavua tov are the words we speak to say may you have a happy week. Shavua tov, Shavua tov, may you have a good week. May you find the happiness you seek. Shavua tov, may your week be fine. May it be as sweet as Sabbath wine. Shavua tov. Shavua tov, everyone. Hi, I see a few people joined us. Hi, Leanne. So good to see you. Hi, Roz. Hi, Don. I don't know who is on the iPhone. Is that you, Naomi? Well, it's so great to be with all of you and to be able to start this new week with you. And our last prayer, our prayer of transition, is one where we separate between the holiness of Shabbat and the not yet holy, that which is ahead of us. So I wonder if there's anything coming up in this week ahead that we're looking forward to, or that we are hoping to transform into something just as holy as the holy day that we came from. And Tom was sharing before about Father's Day plans. I think that's a big deal.
Yeah, I'm looking forward. Yeah, I'm looking forward to tomorrow. All the kids all together. Be nice.
Can't happen that often, so that's wonderful.
And we have tomorrow being Father's Day also happens to be our youngest Adam's 38th birthday. I can't believe I'm saying that, but
That's awesome. So you can celebrate two things all at once.
Yep.
Beautiful. That's great. Anyone else have anything they're looking forward to? It doesn't have to be Father's Day related. Can be.
Are you back home, Roz?
Yes, we're back home.
Oh, I thought you weren't getting home until maybe next week. But
No. We were gone for 1 week. And that was good for this trip.
good.
Because the area we were in San Diego was hot. So San Pedro feels very good.
Awesome.
I'm glad you're back home safe and sound.
Yeah, and they had a good trip.
Thank you.
Rabbi, last week we had the installation during Havdalah? And
Yes, we did.
I was thinking, I was so glad that I encouraged you to put up the words for Shavua Tov, because there were so many people mouthing the words, even though we were muted. So, and even tonight.
I look forward to the day that we could hear one another sing those words.
Yes.
It'll come.
Oh, it certainly will. And we're getting closer to it. And we might actually be able to plan a Havdalah that can be like a multi-access Havdalah with something attached to it. So we're starting to think through all of that stuff. And I look forward to
Good.
it.
I was so excited 10 minutes ago that my mom told me there was this Havdalah going on. I thought it no longer was going to happen on Zoom. So this was an added joy. and
Yeah.
we're glad to see, Rabbi, you're feeling better.
Yes, thank God. Thank you.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, we're not doing Havdalah every week as we had been doing, right? But we are planning on doing it 1 to 2 times a month. And the schedule is a little erratic over the summer because the cantor is away at camp. I was just off, and then I'm going to be away at camp later on in the summer. But it'll get much more stable when we get to the fall. So,
Oh, well, this was an extra joy. Thank you.
well, it's so lovely to be able to see you and to be able to be here with all of you.
And Rabbi, it looks like you had a good week. I'm so glad.
Gosh, it looks a lot.
Yeah.
Good. Rabbi, I wanted to share with you something I shared yesterday with Cantor. When I was married, it was the same Torah portion, and I read Torah the night before, and Rabbi Lieb, may he rest, he said to me, okay, you can go, find it and practice it. And it was the first time I had ever rolled Torah. I had already been helping bar and bat mitzvah students, but it was the first time. And so I always think of that with Moses striking the rock, etc. But it brings back good memories of being in that sanctuary in Temple Bethel.
And having some alone time with the Torah. That's awesome. Yeah, that's a big milestone. Being able to do that. It's always kind of fun going through the Torah and saying, yep, know that part. Okay, this is where we are.
Well, as I tell the students, there's no capital letters, no punctuation, no numbers. So you really have to know where you are.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Well, I hope that all of you have a wonderful Saturday night And I hear that my new bird is making a lot of noise right now, just so everyone can hear him.
There's a new one. Is this an
There's a
additional
new
one?
one. This is an additional one because Twinkle was a little bit lonely. And with Talia going to camp and being out of the house, we decided Twinkle needed a friend. So Twinkle got a friend named Cloud, and the two of them are very happy.
What kind of birds are they, Rabbi?
They're parakeets.
Aw,
Just
I
little
love their,
parakeets.
I love their names.
I was so excited because I had 3 doves on my, that glass wooden part. And they were just going off. I was so excited.
It's
Mom,
really
you'll
nice though.
You'll have to tell them the names you named your doves.
I named 2 of them after my mother-in-law, who was Dorothy, and my brother, who was David. Because
You
they're
watched Dorothy and David.
because they're D for doves.
Yes.
Love it. That's great.
So
That
you
is
mean to
good.
tell me I'm going to have 2 parakeets next year when Talia does Hebrew?
We can maybe move her to another
It's
room.
okay.
We'll figure it
We'll
out.
do Sipor, Siporim. We'll learn the plural.
There we go. Awesome. Well, I hope you all have a really lovely Saturday night, and I look forward to seeing you at all the wonderful things we have coming up. And have a great Father's Day for everyone who's celebrating.
Thank you,
Yes, happy
Rabbi.
Father's
Thank you.
Day.
Father's Day.
Thank
Shabbat
you.
Shalom.
Shavua
Thank
Tov.
you.
Shavua
Tov.
Tov.
Shavua Tov, everybody.
Shavua Tov.